Hypherny color pencils today on my OC, and his name is Parker. This was him, I think, earlier this year, and I redrew another one because I absolutely love this paper. It's a cream colored, like off-white color. So that's why I love it so much. And I wanted to use oil color pencils because I've not really been a big fan of Prismacolors that much anymore. It just doesn't fit what I'm going for. So anyway, if you don't already know me, if you're new here, my name is Akemi. I have been drawing for several decades, and I've been creating OCs since I was 11 and writing stories since I was 12. And I have about 60 OCs, I would assume, close to 70. And I finally found my sheet of list of characters. I need to redo it though. But yeah, I will be working on him today and coloring him. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off with, this is a pale yellow. And if you're wondering, this is Hypherny colored pencil. And these are just so satisfying to use. What I like to do when I color, I love to build layers. And with Prismacolor, you just can't exactly do that. But with these, you can really just build up the layers, and I absolutely love it. I just enjoy doing layers. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day and week. And what is everyone up to today? For some reason I can't. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now I can see chat. Hello, welcome Nezzy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I just sketched this one yesterday and I went over it with like my favorite color pencil. Like, I love warm grays so much. Especially outlining. I absolutely love it. It's my absolute favorite color pencil out of all of them. But I'm going to be coloring him today. I'm not sure how long the live is going to be, but I will be coloring him today. And he is my OC Parker. He's like one of my best designs. Like, I have a couple of characters I think are just really great designs. And he's just one of my favorites of my OCs besides Yumi. Like, Yumi is my favorite OC of all. But him, he's a really, like, I love his design and I like how he's done. For so many years, I've kind of left him on the back burner until 2023. I started drawing him again. I'm just like, how did I not draw him earlier? Like, he is like one of my favorite OCs that I've drawn. He's one of my favorites. I think I really like the fluffy hair that I've achieved with this one. I'm super proud of his hair, the way his hair is. Me likes fluffy hair. But yeah, I love building layers on my art so much. So much. And that's what I absolutely love about colored pencils, because you can't do that with marker. Though I would absolutely love to try out Copic markers. I do like markers in specific ways, but this, like, super, super cool. Like, I love colored pencils so much. They're cool. They're, like, so cool. But yeah, we had, like, I've got cat hair on. I've got cat hair on my frickin' pencils. But yeah, I made, like, last night, or yesterday rather, because I eat dinner really early. I'm just an early person, like, in general. I'm an early riser. I'm the last one to go to sleep, and I'm the first one to wake up. It's really weird, but I'm an early person, so I make dinner very early. That's just my routine, and I eat before everyone just because I have stomach problems, and it really helps, like, me digest everything. And so I just eat earlier. So yesterday, anyway, I was gonna make spaghetti. And I did, of course, but it wasn't really spaghetti. I guess I'm wondering, like, what would you call it if, like, because I forgot to get, like, the spaghetti shells, or the spaghetti noodles. The spaghetti noodles, that's what I'm trying to say. But I got the spaghetti noodles, I thought, but then I looked in the cabinet, I'm like, what? I did not get the spaghetti noodles. So here I am. I'm just like, what am I going to use? Because I already got the spaghetti going. I've already got the ground beef going. I've got the water boiling. So I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. Usually I have the stuff ready on hand, but I had forgotten. Because I was, like, running around like a chicken with the head cut off. I had so much to do yesterday, which is why I didn't go live. But I ended up, hello, welcome to the live. Welcome, peoples. I'm coloring with Hyphenate color pencils. These are oil-based, by the way. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That's very, very sweet of you. OMG. Bros and broettes. Man, you guys, thank you so much for your support every time. Every single time. You guys are just so supportive. And supportive towards each other, too. And I appreciate that. I appreciate it. But anyway, guys, I forgot the spaghetti noodles. So, you know what I did? I used the shells up in the cabinet. That was supposed to be for mac and cheese. But I had to use that. And it did turn out really good. It turned out really good. Like, surprise, surprise, it turned out really good. I'm just like, this turned out good. I was like, okay, this isn't gonna turn out right with the shells, I don't think. But why not? Why not? Let's try. So I did. I tried it, and it was good. It's good. The whole fam liked it. Do I know how to draw K-pop idols? I would assume that I would know how. Like, are you talking about the K-pop Demon Hunter people? I would assume that I would know how to draw them, but I haven't tried drawing them yet. I do fan art sometimes, but not very often. I usually do, like, original characters, but I do have some fan art. Right now I don't have it on hand, my fan art, but I do a lot of, if I do fan art, I do a lot of, like, a lot of shoujo-y kind of style, I guess. Hi, welcome to the live, guys. I am Akemi, if you don't already know me. I do original characters. I sometimes do fan art. Like I said, I do shoujo type anime, I guess from the 2000s. From when I was just a wee lad. But I was like, I've always, like, been into I guess the shoujo kind of anime manga. I guess. But that's kind of my style if you don't already can already tell. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Thank you, Fitch. I appreciate that, guys. Welcome to the live. I am a Kemi, and I usually do original characters, and I sometimes do fan art. And my style is primarily 2000s shoujo romance anime. If you know what I mean, if you know, you know. But like I really like working with that style. It's more of a softer look. I used to lean more towards the anime style, and I still very much think like one of the best styles in my opinion is 80s and 90s anime style. I think that's like one of the best styles. And I used to draw in that style. I got used to like drawing like the Ranma. If you've ever heard of Ranma One Half, like the old Ranma, you would know what I'm talking about. But AJ, who's AJ? But yes, Alex. Yeah. Let's see. I think I don't know if I'm missing any comments or not. But yes, I noticed you. I appreciate you joining the live. And yeah, pretty much like my style is primarily like 2000s shoujo manga style. Not so much anime anymore, but I still think like if I had a secondary style, I still think that 80s to 90s anime style is like the best. It remains the best style ever in my opinion. And I really still think it's amazing. But like this sketchbook, I ended up when I was on TikTok, I actually ended up leaving TikTok, and the reason why is cuz it was just I think I was leaning more towards YouTube at that point. I felt like more gravitated towards it if that makes sense, but I ended up getting this sketchbook off the TikTok shop, and it really just it's amazing. I don't remember what it's called. Hold on, let me look at the back of it. Kashina, welcome to the live. Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic time. And how's life been treating you? I have not seen you in forever. This is called Pacific Art Lay Flat Sketchbook. That's right, it's the lay flat one. And it's got like this off-white cream color to it. And it's got like a tooth to it. And that's why I really like it. It's not like a flat white that has no tooth. It has to have the tooth or it's not going to be able to grab onto to the pigment of the colors. And I am leaning more towards oil-based colored pencils because they I feel like I prefer to use layering in my art. So it really is helpful to be able to use these and I guess kind of have a just the layers that I like to add. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, no problem, Alex. I hope you have a fantastic day and good luck at your doctor appointment. Let me know how it goes whenever I go live tomorrow. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, by the way. There's an Alexandria and an Alex in here. That's crazy. I don't know if there's a high chance of that happening, but I think that's pretty wild that there's an Alex and an Alexandria in here. That's cool. Um, I'm not I will actually do a live where I do draw like requests and stuff like that. Whether that would involve fan art, any kind of characters, or someone else's OC, I will have a live eventually. I do plan on doing a live eventually where I do take requests. And I'm really excited for that because it's going to be really fun to be able to just draw. Like, I'm going to be drawing chibis, of course, not full, like, things, but yeah, that's how this is going to go. What time will I go live tomorrow? The same time. So I'm on Central Time. I will be live at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, yes, sirs, I will be live tomorrow. If you do a live like that, I want you to draw my twins, Octavia and Grace. So plan on updating them. You should! Kashina, I have not seen your art in forever, and I've been missing your art. I've been missing your art so much. Hi, Sleepy. How's it going? Welcome to the live. I hope you're enjoying your week so far. I hope you're having a good week, and I also hope that you're getting enough rest too. Who's that? This is him, which I think I did this earlier this year or last year. I don't remember when I did it. But his name is Parker. And actually, speaking of Kashina, I ended up mentioning her the other day. She's the one that helped me rename him. Because his name was Roji. I named him Roji. He's British and he's part British. Well, I guess Caucasian, and his father's British, and he has a twin sister. He has a twin sister, and her name is Paige. But his name is Parker now, and Kashina helped me name him. Thank you so much, Alexandria. Or is it Alexandria? Yeah, can I call you Alexandria? Oh, she said it was tomorrow? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Kashina, I've been missing your art so much, man. I am excited to see you post again. It has been like 10,000 years. It's been 10,000 years. But yeah, he is actually one of my favorite OCs, and the reason why is his design in general. Like, I really enjoy his design. And he's partners with my other OC, and her name is Lucinda. She's a Latina baddie, so I'll have to show you an updated drawing of her eventually, but he's with her. He's the tallest OC that I have, right? And she is the shortest OC that I have, so I'm gonna have to show you an updated art of her as well. Thank you, thank you. I ended up doing his eyes before the live. I just wanted to. And then I need to do his skin as well. Which his skin is gonna be a little difficult because I'm not used to working with skin on this kind of paper. As you can tell, I don't really color the skin on this paper. This one was from, I think, earlier this year, and then I ended up like working really diligently on his design, and I'm just like, okay, I really want to try to get him in a way that I want to keep him, like a decision maker. Like, I have to decide on this design, and I finally did. A light blue shirt? Yeah, I actually think a light blue shirt, like a grayish blue, would look really good on him. Yes, I'm proud of you too, Kashina. Thank you so much for helping me name him. It was like the most fitting name of every name that was suggested. In my opinion, like, it fit him the most. And I'm sure you felt the same way too about his design as well. So, you're pulling an all-nighter? Why? 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 You should get some rest. Yes, I'm coloring him green right now, but that's because he has like I guess, green undertones. But I will be putting like the actual skin tone underneath. So you can't really see it too much, but it's kind of like this is a mint green, so it's the lightest green that I had, so Why not? Why not? And I was testing it too. I had to swatch it. And I did swatches. Where's my swatches at? I did swatches. I don't know what I did with the swatches at. Where did I put? I don't remember, but I have swatches somewhere of like all the colored pencils I have. There's actually a lot of people in the live. I can't. Like, there's a lot of people in the live. Bros and broettes. There's a lot of people in the live. There's 8 of you. Like, I'm like, because the other day there was only like 3 or 4, and that's a good amount for my comfort. So it was a pretty chill live. I remember at one point there was a lot of people in the live, and I didn't know what to do. So luckily I had my moderators there to help like manage everything. I got some spam comments and stuff, so I had to have them work through it. Yogurt, Kashina, I believe, and a couple of other people were helping me with the comments and stuff like that. Hello, Elaney. Welcome to the live. I'm Akemi, and I work in the style of 2000 shoujo romance manga style. So I draw OCs. Aw, that is so sweet. Hello, Lily. Welcome to the live. It's midnight for you? Yeah. I try to go live earlier because it's like 8:40 something my time, or 8:50. I don't know what time it is actually. It's 8:44 my time. AM, by the way. And I like to go live early because usually the people that I'm friends with on here are not in America. But yeah, let me get his skin going. Because you can't tell, but it's applied very lightly, the green, which I kind of want to apply it a little bit darker. Not too much, but just another layer underneath of it. You can't see it too well. You're in Switzerland? That is so cool. That is so cool. That's crazy, though. You're in Australia. That's right. That's right. Yogurt's Egypt in Egypt, which is pretty cool. Like, I think it's so cool that everyone is like from different parts of the world. I think Kashina, I think you're the only one that's from America here. Am I right? Usually it's only Kashina, and there is probably one other person that enters my life that's American, which I'm from America, unfortunately. Oh, you're in the US as well? Yeah. You speak German? Dude, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. That is so cool. My ear is itchy. I get really bad allergies in the summer for some reason. It doesn't have, the thing is, like, for me, I don't get allergies in the spring like most people would. I only get them in the summertime. It's like, seriously? Seriously? Are you absolutely kidding me? Your best friend is American? Oh, Australia is pretty much just America, but if we didn't care. Really? Being American is a dream. Oh, you do? You get allergies in the summer? They're back when Australia lost the prime minister. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I not want to be in America anymore. I don't want to be here no more. The only reason why my husband and I haven't moved to across, out of America is because our kids have friends here. Other than that, we would. And plus, they still go to school here, and we don't want to pull them out. But otherwise, we would, for sure. 100%. 100%. George Washington. Oh, no, that's Toga. Wait, is Toga in the live, guys? Did I? Oh, yeah, Toga. Toga, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live. I not like America. Now, there's certain parts of America I do like the mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Tennessee. I love like going to like we've only been once, but like that was so amazing. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I bet. I bet the fashion is absolutely amazing. Extraordinary. Uh, I don't like America. I mean, I like some aspects, but for the most part, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, holy color theory. You can't tell. But I used green for his skin, bros and broettes. But look, I used a mint green for you can't tell. Like holy color theory, bro. Hold up. I got a do I no, I don't like him. I don't like to talk about politics though. Oh, she moved away because of Trump. Yeah, I don't really blame her. But yeah, yeah, no, I don't really talk about politics that much anyway. But I don't like the guy. I do not like him at all. But holy color theory, like this is green, green. And I can't tell like that. What the brohams? I swear this is crazy. Hold on, where's my pencil? Like I don't know what I did with it. Where'd it go? Crap. I don't know. No. That's okay. That's okay. You wouldn't have known. Like I haven't told anyone about it, so it's no problem. You couldn't have known. So yeah, I don't support the guy. I guess I'll just keep going with this. But like holy color theory. He's not like you can kind of tell a little bit, but it's like you can barely tell. It's crazy. Her little brother's still there? Oh, I see. Is he like does he like it here? What are the names of the other drawings? Are you talking about like this is the same person, but this was done I think earlier this year or maybe last year. I can't really remember by the way. But this is the exact same person. They just have a different vibe to them, I guess. I don't know. But this is Akemi. This is my persona. This is my persona. Oh, you have another go ahead. Yeah, definitely shoot any question you have. I don't mind answering as long as it's not too personal. Like, holy color theory, my guys. Seriously. Thank you. Yeah, this is the same one, except my persona, me in real life, like, I used to make myself with bangs, but I don't have bangs anymore. They're about that long. A little bit longer, though, so I keep my bangs long now. Well, his father is from England. His father is English and his mother is Japanese. But his mother is also not fully Japanese. She's from Japan, but she's kind of 75% Japanese. Anyway, his sister is Paige. I wonder if I have a picture of her somewhere. Because I don't have my other sketchbooks right now with me, but Paige is his twin sister. I renamed Paige as well. And they're not identical twins, obviously. They don't really look too much alike, except for the hair and eyes and probably the skin, but thank you. But his name is Parker, and Kashina helped me rename him. His name was Roji. And thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. His sister is, he's 6'5", I think. 6'5" or 6'4". He is my tallest OC. And his sister, I think Paige, is 5'8" or 9". She's pretty tall. I think she's my tallest female character. But they're a tall family. Their mother's tall too, like their mother and their father's tall. So yes. Actually, they would be 50% Japanese and 50% Caucasian. And the reason why is because their mother is only 75% Japanese. And their father is fully Caucasian. So, yeah. I think I'm doing the right math. I think I'm doing it right. But yeah. And this is Akemi. And she is actually, let me see if I can find, and see, here is Parker and his partner, and her name is Lucinda. I do need to change her style though, like her hair's still gonna be the same obviously, but I need to change like I need to draw her again because it's been a long time since then, and that was Valentine's Day, I believe. But Akemi is partners with my OC Carson, which is my husband in real life. Yes, I do have a husband. People are quite surprised when I say so, but this is from, I think, earlier this year, but I have an updated drawing of him which turned out really great. But these are just like, this was done in crayon, by the way. This is Kiri, my OC, and she ate a cookie, but this was done in Crayola crayon. This is why I love this paper, because it's just like, I love it. I love it. I don't know why. Yeah, I write them down and I kind of have to memorize them and stuff like that. So yeah. And what I love about the reason why I like oil-based colored pencils is cuz I can add like the layers like this. Like you can just add layers and it won't have the weird wax bloom, because when you use the wax-based colored pencils, it gets wax bloom really, really bad. And it's just not easy to add layers. It's perfect for blending, like chef's kiss for blending. But and these are great with blending too, but they're good with all, so I just love them. Yes, yes, you should, Kashina. Color theory. So color theory, I'm still learning about it myself. I actually didn't know anything about it until a couple years ago. Probably 2023 is when I first started learning about it. But like, let's say you have, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, color theory is like, I can't really remember the definition fully, but it's like, with, you have complementary colors, and I believe the complementary colors are the opposite side of the color wheel. I don't have a color wheel with me right now. So let's like say you have like a blue. Let's say you have like a blue. And then the opposite end of the color wheel, I believe you have like a pinkish red. I would assume you have like this. So that's like color theory. I guess not really color theory, but I can't explain it. I'm not good with explaining and I don't fully understand it as much as yeah, I don't fully understand it completely, but the reason why what I will explain why I colored his skin green is because he has like a greenish, yellowish undertone. But I don't have a very light green, and this is my lightest green. So I used it on his skin, and it also like I'm using like I use purple shading. Okay, I use like a purplish shading. So the opposite of purple would be green. And those are, I guess, complementary colors. And it makes the skin tone not so flat. Whereas if I were to just color it with like a peach color or a tan color, it would just be flat. And so I guess that's the best way I can explain it. I just like to it gives it good depth and like definition, and it just makes your skin or colors pop more. And I guess that's how I can explain it. You wrote 64 pages about your OC and lost them all in the bag. So a wallet in the bag. So you lost your bag? Oh, you're a writer. That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of stuff do you like to write about? I also like to write as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I feel like color theory is more so just practice. It's hard to explain it. I mean, a lot of the people on YouTube know how to explain it very well. I just don't know how to explain it very well. I just don't know how to explain it very well. It's something that should be studied and practiced based off the individual's needs. I think, like, it just depends on the person, what they want with their art to be done, I guess. But for me, like, the reason why I mainly went with a green on top is because he does have like a greenish yellowish undertone, and I do purple shading. My shading is usually purple, pink, and sometimes blue. So depending on the drawing, so he has it's those are the complementary colors. Green is complementary to purple. Yeah. I need to keep on coloring to him because he is not too pale. He's not pale. But I just love the colored pencils. Yes, absolutely. I encourage that every time. Like, I love when people draw things like in my style or even draw my OCs and show me, like, hey, I drew your. Like, it makes me very happy. Neapolitan, for me, is my favorite. Fantasy concepts. That's really awesome. That is so awesome. I love that. Is fish food? I have never heard of fish food ice cream. I've never heard of that before. Never, ever, 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 ever. It's really called fish food? Hmm. What does it taste like fish? No, don't be scratchy, please. Don't be scratchy. Don't do it. It's chocolate and caramel with marshmallow ribbon. Chocolate fishes in it. Oh, that's why. So it doesn't literally taste like fish. I love you too, Kashina. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad I got to finally see you. It's been forever, and I'm excited to see your art. And feel free to post it if you want to in the community or tag me in it if you would. I would absolutely love to see what you're working on. And thank you for joining. I hope you have a good day. I will be on tomorrow as well, Kashina. Dubai chocolate. I've never tried Dubai chocolate before. The texture does look funny to me, like Dubai chocolate does. Cookies and cream. My kids like cookies and cream very much. That's like their favorite. Every time we get ice cream, they want cookies and cream. Every time. They're like me, though, because that was my favorite when I was younger. But my tastes, like, everything about that has changed. My taste buds have changed in a lot of ways. I still won't eat certain foods, but yeah. I think the skin is probably going to take the longest to do. You know it's going to be hot outside when you hear them crickets out there. Them, what do you call them? The locustices. The locusts. You know it's going to be hot out there when you hear that. I hate it, man. The heat. The heat. Man, I hate summer. I hate summer so much. I hate it. Yes. Seems like everyone would love cookies and cream. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would try Dubai chocolate. Just, I'm not sure if I could get past the texture of it. The texture of it just throws me off, so I'm not sure if I'd try it. I will try anything as long as the texture or the taste or the smell, like especially the texture or the smell isn't unbearable, if you know what I mean. Pretty expensive. Like a strawberry ice cream. Yeah, strawberry ice cream is good. Hamburger pizza. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is my OC. His name is Parker. And Kashina helped me rename him. His name was Roji before, but I didn't like the name so well, so I decided to rename him, and I asked for everyone's opinion on it, and they helped me rename him. By the way, I started off coloring his skin green. His skin was green, yes. It doesn't show now because of color theory. Because we've got like purples and fuchsias. Like I use like a fuchsia. To me it's fuchsia, I guess. But like I used a fuchsia and a lavenderish color. So it turned out like normal skin tone, and plus I used the peach over it, so It kind of neutralized it, I guess. Mozzarella cheese sticks. That's okay, Sasha. Time no see. I said long night. Long time no see. Welcome to the live. How has life been treating you? Strawberry ice cream, swirl strawberries. How is it? Like, how's the texture of it? Does it have like the ice cream chunks in it, or is it just pure, like, regular ice cream, like strawberry ice cream? Okay, no problem, Toga. No problem, Toga. Take your time. Sounds yummy. Yes, it does sound yummy. Oh, we're just talking about ice cream and foods and stuff. A bunch of ice cream and then food flavors. Random foods. Yes, do it. Do it. Let's do it. I dare you. Do it. Name random foods. Anything. Like anything. And let's talk about it. That's why I said chat and drawing time. Coloring and chat time. Because this is the time for us to chat and talk about anything under the sun. Under the sun. Fried noodles. I want to eat fried noodles so bad. I do. Like right now, fried rice. I love fried rice. I love rice so much. I could eat rice like by itself just for myself. Like seriously. As Cleveland Brown would say, seriously. Mooncake. Like moon pies? Are you talking about the moon pies? Linguine. I've never had that before. This has been treating me like a little. I say it's starting to relax. You're starting to feel better? It has chunks of cones. Like chunks of the cone and strawberries? Oh my goodness. Dude, that sounds so good. That's why I like Neapolitan, because like I like all them flavors together. I don't know. They're just so good. It's so good. It is delish. Strawberry cheesecake, yes. Did somebody say strawberry cheesecake? So good. So good. My favorite. Cherry cheesecake, too. In fact, like no bake things, when I make no bake things, that's what I really like to do. I can make no bake things pretty well, and my homemade cherry cheesecake is so flippin' fantastic. I love it. I just don't make it very often. But I need to. It's so good. Spaghetti, yes. Eka is such a huge event. I went today and ate so much good food. I bet you were stuffed. You were probably like, oh my gosh, I can't eat another bite. That sounds fun though. Is it like amusement park rides, or does it have that stuff? Hawaiian pizza. Actually, I do too. I remember I never had it as a kid and growing up, and I heard so many people talk about it. And I'm like, I don't think I'd ever like it either. But I tried it because my husband likes the Hawaiian type pizzas. And it's actually so good. Martabak? I've never heard of that. What is that? Oh, you've been drinking that many monsters? Oh my goodness. That is so bad for you. Don't do it. You should drink some like flavored waters. Like get some flavored packets and get flavored waters. Chicken wings. Yummy. Stray Kids. I don't know. I don't know if I do. I listen to a lot of Like, the music I listen to is music people nowadays wouldn't listen to. Like, I listen to a lot of Euro dance music, a lot of old school R&B, so I'm just like Euro beat music, like that kind of stuff is very relaxing for me. It does seem like you've gone down though with your monsters. I mean, from drinking so many, and then you said 3, so it does seem like it's gone down a little bit. Nightcore, Cat's Eye. I like some of the songs, not all of them, but only a couple. Only a couple. Hi. One thing, like, I've every time I tell people that I don't drink coffee, I don't like coffee. I never will like coffee, and people get pretty surprised that I don't because I'm a mom. And people would assume, like, you're a mom, you'd think you drink coffee. Like, no, yeah, I don't like coffee. I not like coffee. Country roads? I don't think I've heard that before. Also, thank you, Alexandria. That is very sweet. I remember when I told, crap, I'm trying to think of the name. I remember when I told Interbite that I wanted to speak Russian, he's like, why? Why would you want to speak Russian? I want to speak Russian, okay? I do listen to some Russian artists, so just don't ask. It's just, yeah, I listen to some Russian artists. I want to learn Russian. I'm of course have been learning Japanese for a while, but I would like to start learning Korean as well. And it's pretty difficult. I think the writing part of the language is pretty tough. I think, in my opinion, it really is. Ugh. You know, I really could use like a tripod, like a big enough tripod. I have a phone holder, but it's really not big. So I could use a tripod to hold my phone because it's difficult to get every layer down and be able to color at the same time and hold my phone at the same time. Yeah, it's tough. But it's not as hard as it used to be. I did get used to it. Okay, Sasha, thank you for dropping by today and or evening for you. And I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will be live tomorrow as well. So you take care of yourself. Try to lay low on the monsters, and I will see you soon. Take care of yourself and drink some water too. Stay hydrated. Monsters don't count as hydration. Yes, I do hold my phone. And hello, Lou Teo. How are ya? How is life treating you? I try. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. I just absolutely love these pencils. I can add as many layers as I could ever dream to have. And it won't do the wax bloom thing. It just won't. Brownies, can I have some? Hugs, Sasha, hugs, huggies, huggies. Can I have some brownies, Lute? I would love brownies, please. Please share with us. Thank you. Yeah, I want to. Thank you so much, Squash. And I try to. Sometimes I do miss the comments, though. So I do appreciate when you guys tell me, like, or you guys answer as well if someone has a question that I had already previously answered. It is much appreciated that I have help as well. And some of you I have made moderators as well. And that's people that are primarily in the chat and people that I do talk to and interact with regularly on YouTube. If that makes sense to you guys. You don't want to go back to school? Yeah. School does suck, doesn't it? Like in a lot of ways. It can feel like a prison sometimes. Yes, you have been moderator. You are the moderator of my life. You feel like a knight in shining armor. Holy guacamole. I go back in September, so I have 3 weeks of summer. Dude, you have so long. Like, school here has already started. School here starts in August. Starts in August. Which is crazy. Are you in. You're in. Are you in England, Lute? Where art thou? Pencil. God darn it, Greg. Okay, never mind. I'll fix it later. Yeah, I understand, Toga. Thank you for joining live and thank you for dropping by and take care of yourself. And get some rest, stay hydrated, and I will see you whenever I see you. I hope you take care of yourself. And where did my flippin' pencil? Where'd that? Ugh, there it is. Okay. I'm Bluey. Or I'm Blue. I'm Bluey. Blue or Bluey? You are in England? No problem, Toga. Take your time. Take thou time. What time is it now for you, Lily? You are Australia time, right? I don't remember what Australia time was. I'm scared to go to Australia. I would go, but I'm scared because the spiders and the animals, like the creepy crawlies over there. I'm terrified. I am terrified. I'd have to get a lot of bug spray before I go to Australia. Oh, okay. No problem, Lily. Thank you so much for joining the live, and I shall see you when I see you. And you take care of yourself and stay hydrated. And watch out for the piters. All the creepy crawlies out there. Oh gosh, not the flies. Not the flies. I hate flies so much. They're annoying. I bet the mosquitoes are bad over in Australia too. The skaters. Bye, Lily. Take care of yourself. Bath. But I don't want to take a bath. You can't make me. The thing about toothy paper is sometimes when you have like certain marks on it, you can tell easily, and it just kind of, it's difficult when you're drawing. It's difficult. Especially on toned tan paper, you can really see like the grainy parts. And oftentimes those are a little bit difficult. Really difficult. There's actually quite a bit of people today, like a ton. 7 people in this live right now. Like, how? You guys, seriously. Bros and broettes. If you're here, say present. I dare you. If you're here, tell me. Tell me where you are. Are you here or are you there? No, I'm drawing on my blanket. On my banky. You're here present. I said, if you're here, say present, and 4 people left. That's funny. That's funty. That is funty. That is too funty. I thought I heard my cat go. My cat, Lucy, she's still very kitten-like. She's 2 years old, but she's still very much like a kitten, and she sees me as mama. She's just very much like a kitten. She's nothing like an adult cat. She sounds like a kitten. She looks like one. She even prances around like a kitten still. It's just so stinking, frickin', flippin', stupid adorable. Gosh. Can't take it anymore. And here's my, let me move my papers over here. This is my Torby. She is mixed with tortoiseshell and tabby skin. fur, air, whatever that is. But look at her. I just flippin' love her so much. I love her. I love my baby. That's my baby. She is my flippin' baby, man. But my biggest baby is between my son or my calico cat. My calico cat. I call her a calico. Just because I like to say that. I don't know. But she's very much a big baby. Her and my son are the most lovable of all of them. My daughter is very lovable at night, though. She likes cuddles at night. So I'll lay with her, and she holds on to my husband, and I, like, when we're laying with her, she likes to hold on to our arm and fall asleep. It's just the cutest thing. It's just the cutest thing. Hi, Mimi. Welcome to the live. How is life going so far? And how is everything? I hope you're doing well. And yes, I'm adding a lot of layers to the skin. I mainly like to do it with the skin, with these colored pencils and this texture of paper. Just because there's a lot of textures that go in with the skins. What are you doing over there? Is that you? Hey! Ma'am. Don't start gnawing at yourself. Every time she hears a motorcycle fly by, she just goes crazy. She gets airplane ears. Do you guys have any pets? My husband wants to get a dog. But we're not going to get a dog yet. But he wants to get a dog. I want a little dog, cause I'm a tiny person. I'm 5'2", and I do not need a big dog jumping on me. I think I also have like that fear, because when I was 2, I was attacked to where like part of my skin on the side of my face came off when I was 2. A German Shepherd got me. He was old, and he did die that same year. But he was very old, and my parents weren't paying attention. So they weren't paying attention to where I was, what I was doing. They weren't keeping an eye on me. So yeah, I got attacked by him. And I had to get stitches. I don't know what it is about me, but I'm very resistant to like, I don't know what you'd call them, but they try to put me to sleep. And I had a C-section when I was pregnant with my last, or when I was giving birth to my last. I had a C-section because he could have died. So they couldn't proceed anymore with anything else, and they had an emergency C-section, and they tried to put the gas mask on me. Once again, my second time in my life, I refused to go to sleep. They tried so hard when I was 2 years old to put me under, and I would not go to sleep. So the whole time, I was sitting there, and I was very much like, my parents had to hold me down, and a nurse, while he tried to perform the surgery on me. So, you have 2 Jack Russells? I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. And thank you, Alexandria. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very resistant to that kind of stuff. I don't know why. But I would not go under. And I refused to do it when I had a C-section, so I don't know why. I wanted to. I was like, okay, I really want to go to sleep. I'm tired, but I'm stubborn, I think. Like, I'm extra kind of stubborn. I don't know if that is the case, or maybe it's something else, but I just would not go under. Interesting enough, I wonder if it has anything, because I took like a GeneSight test. It's where you take it when you take like antidepressants and stuff like that. You take that to see, to help you kind of like doctors get a baseline of what could help you. I've taken so many, but back then I think it was like 2022 or 2023. I think the last time I took medicine was last year, and I will not take antidepressants anymore. But like I remember whenever I was avidly taking them, I had a GeneSight test, and it said I have a reduced sensitivity to certain like medications. I wonder if that has anything to do with what they were trying to do, like put me under so they can perform surgery. And I just wouldn't. I'm just way too flippin' stubborn. Way too flippin' stubborn. So, I'm not sure what caused that exactly. But I do remember when it was almost winter. It was like October, November when this happened of 1995. Oddly enough, I do remember. I do remember it was cold. It was cold. And I'm from the northern part of the US, so you can imagine it was pretty cold back then, especially in the 90s. I'm from the late 1900s, guys, so yeah, if that tells you anything about me. But that's like, it's crazy. I still remember the whole thing. And I remember having to be held down because I would not sit still. You're in your last year of school? No, actually, luckily I did not feel the pain. They did give me, I don't know what they gave me exactly, but they gave me something to help with the pain, like to relieve the pain where I was numbed and I didn't feel it. But I do still remember feeling the pressure, and it scared me, and I wouldn't sit still. They tried to put me down, like not down as in like hurt me or anything, but they tried so hard to put me to sleep because I wouldn't stop moving. I still felt the pressure, but not really as much pain. Now, I definitely didn't feel any pain when I was under for like the C-section for my son. I was not like, I didn't feel any pain at all. I didn't feel nothing. But I did feel a bit of pressure from the surgery. I did. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I just, for some reason, like I have a very keen memory of stuff as like childhood stuff, but I can't even remember what I wore yesterday, like, or why I walked into a room. It's so crazy how much I remember from when I was a kid. If my parents were paying attention to me, then that wouldn't have happened. That would not have happened. But it did, and I still feel like it doesn't happen often, but the scar, it throbs sometimes. Like very briefly, not often though. It's very rare that it happens, but it still does. And this happened 31 years ago. So, that was a long time ago. a long time ago. Luckily I was so young that it had time to heal, and I got through it a little bit easier over time. Like, I'm so lucky that it happened when I was young and not like any time recently, because yeah. Okay, bye Alexandria. Thank you for joining the live, and I will see you soon. I will be live tomorrow as well, so I'm not sure if I'll go live exactly 2 hours today, but because I need to like blend over here. I need to see if I can find my colorless blender and kind of smooth things out a little bit, because around here is driving me crazy. It's not as smooth as I want it to be. Thank you so much, Mimi. I appreciate it. And thank you, Eamon. Thank you so much. Yeah, this one I did, I think, earlier this year or maybe late last year. This is the same person. They're the exact same person. Except I'm not used to coloring skin on this paper. And I'd like to get used to it because I'm getting another sketchbook like this. I don't know how. It's kind of like the High Fernie pencils. Like, for 72 of these is like $11. And it's crazy because these things, I mean, look at them. They perform so well. And this paper's toothy. I love toothy paper, and I like when it's an off-white color or cream color. And the reason why is because if it's flat, like a flat white, it's not going to be able to grab onto the pigment of these pencils. Can you say "we love you, Tekka" for an edit? Is that how you pronounce it? Is that how you pronounce it? Tekka? I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Yeah. We love you, Tekka! I hope that's good enough. I actually can't play music right now during my lives because of copyright purposes. I'd rather not do that. And my channel is in very good standing right now. Like, there's no strikes, nothing like that. And I don't want to get in trouble. So now TikTok, I I had to make another account or two because what ended up, TikTok is very weird where it will, and what's crazy is I even had showed TikTok my identification. The problem with that is they still thought I was a kid. They still swore up and down I was a kid. Like a 13-year-old kid. Like, people would even say, you sound like a 12, 13-year-old boy. And I'm just like, I'm really not, though. I'm really not. I'm a grown woman. And I left TikTok when I was 30. I think I was 30 or 31 when I left TikTok. And I think I might still have an account up. But I didn't get deleted off that one. Or at least I was banned live on one of them. And another one got deleted because they thought I was underage. And they're very strict about that kind of thing. Even when you show your documents and your identification, well, at least back then, it still thought I was a kid. So I'm just like, dude. And then on top of that, like, it was just, TikTok just got wild, man. I don't like TikTok. I just don't like it. It used to be nice. It used to be funny. There used to be really great stuff on there, and now it's just the same old, same old. So, yeah. TikTok thought I was a kid. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what is wrong with TikTok, man. It was crazy. It sucked so bad. And plus, I didn't want to be on TikTok no more. I did not want to be on TikTok anymore. And plus, there's more opportunity from what I found, like the research that I ended up doing. My husband and I actually both ended up doing research on it. And it turns out YouTube has more benefits and more opportunities for people, especially artists. And there's a better community, a more genuine community, in my opinion, on on YouTube. At least that's been my experience. I don't know if you guys have had the same experience, but the art community here is more genuine than what TikTok was. Now, there were some really very supportive and genuine people as far as artists go on TikTok. But there were some that surprised the heck out of me. Like, some were just like, there's no way you're gonna make it on YouTube. I didn't get that much views. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not focused completely on views. And people were just getting really just Debbie Downer on there. So it was a good call for me to leave TikTok. Very good call in the first place. Which, I mean, that's okay. I guess everyone has a different experience on different platforms, just depending on what you do. I guess it just depends on what kind of things you like to do and the kind of stuff that resonates with you. I guess some people prefer TikTok because it just resonates with them more. But for me, like, YouTube really resonated with me very much. As soon as I got here, more, I just felt better on this app. I can't explain it. I really can't. But I really I like YouTube more. A ton. But I like to find my colorless blender so I can blend out especially the neck area. My pencil got a little bit scratchy. If you sharpen them in a different way, if they're sharpened differently, then they'll get scratchy. So that's why I kind of have to take it and scribble. And yeah, it's just kind of... Plus there's like a bump here, and it's causing the texture to be off there. So I need to try to, yeah, get it blended out. I got him really dark. I didn't realize like how much layers I was adding. Like, I did not know. I did not notice cuz I was like talking about food and talking about stuff, everything under the sun, under the sun. Yeah, I wish I could. like I said, I wish I could play music. I just can't. My channel so far is in good standing, and I would like to get monetized like really soon, because it's getting to that point to where I am going to get monetized soon. The only reason I haven't is because I primarily make shorts. So lives are really going to be the fastest way to get monetized. I'm really excited because there's so many different opportunities out there. Once monetization happens, it's just, I am like so nervous on what could happen. Not as in bad, like I'm talking about good stuff. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know where I put my colorless blender. That's actually something I've not been able to find. I don't know where my colorless blender is. I would probably put it in with on my desk with my pen somewhere. I don't know. I put it somewhere and I just don't know where it went. Losing stuff sucks. I cannot find my colorless blender. Okay, where is... Someone said like a baby blue or a blue or light blue. I want to add like a gray too, like a grayish blue. But also his eyes are blue. His eyes are blue. So I don't think blue would do the trick. I feel like maybe like... I don't know. I don't even think I'm done coloring the skin. I'm not done coloring the skin. I have so many layers with the skin, and it's crazy how much layers I have left. I don't even know how much layers I have. I'm just going with it. I'm gonna move on to the hair. Thank you so much, Mimi. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a fantastic day and take care of yourself. I will be live tomorrow as well. So take care of yourself and get some rest. Get plenty of rest. Because it'd be tiring up in there. Like, in life, man, it's tiring. So you get some rest. I'm also, like, I don't know if... I know there's a couple people that are talking about, like, Discord. I don't actually go on Discord very often. And I do have one. It's just no one is on there. And the only group that's there is, like, the other channel of Dandy's World players. Like, us that play, like, the small group that I play with. So I have thought about like doing a Discord because I have so many plans coming up. After monetization, things are just going to be a little bit different. I will be drawing my OCs. That's something that'll never change. But as far as like plans and stuff like that, I have so much planned. And I'm just super excited. Hello, Glitch. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. This is my OC. His name is Parker. And I used oil-based color pencils on him, and I just love oil-based because I love to layer. This is the coloring stuff I used for his eyes. No, there's another person here as well. It says one, but there's actually two here. Sometimes the live is crazy like that, and it doesn't show everyone 100%. Or it does, but it doesn't, yeah. It doesn't always display, like, how many in the chat, but it'll say elsewhere, like, how many are there, and there is actually two, aside from you. But I have so many... No, I did earlier. There were actually a ton of people earlier, and luckily, like, I had, I think, one or two of my moderators, so it really helps to have the moderators. It gets really nerve-wracking with a lot of people. So thankfully, there's only a couple people here now. I don't have to do so much, like, with conversations and stuff like that. So I have a ton of plans once I get monetized, and that will be coming. I am almost 100% sure monetization will happen this year. Thank you so much. Hello, Spiky. Welcome to the live. Thank you guys so much. There are now 4 people in the live. But yeah, I have a ton of plans. And so therefore, I am only going to allow a certain amount of people, or just not random, but just, I'm not just going to give everyone the link, if that makes sense. I'm not really good at managing, like, the group, like Discord, and I'm not not comfortable with too many people, like interacting with too many people. It's a big thing for me. And so with that being said, like, and plus that kind of stuff can be a little iffy. So I do have a couple of artists I'd like to add to the Discord. Discord is based off, like, the plans that I have for my channel and stuff like that. I plan on doing, eventually I'm going to be doing giveaways. That's one of the things I want to do. And that will be part of, like, for the Discord and stuff like that. And I will also be doing art competitions and draw this in your style kind of things. I'll be doing those. You're not allowed to have Discord? Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I don't think children or anyone under a certain age should be in Discord in the first place. So I think that can be a good thing. Yeah. I hear you. But I also would like to, I would like to allow other people to join the live eventually, like maybe one other person to do live with me eventually at some point. And things like that. But there's so many other different things that I have in mind that I'd like to do for the channel. And I'm just so excited. I don't know what else to do with myself. But yeah. There are some plans that are happening that will have the art community involved as well. But Discord, if I share it, I'm not going to share it to too many people. I don't want just any one part of it. Yeah. Yogurt, welcome. Welcome to the live. I missed you. But yeah, I was just talking about, like, plans for my live and stuff like that once I get monetized, which will most likely be this year. But I do have a Discord. The only time that I've ever been in Discord within the past, like, year, because I've had this Discord, I think, for a year and a half, possibly. And we had Dandy's World plays in there and stuff like that when we did it. I'm just not in there anymore. But there's only like, I think 4 of us in the art Discord server. But I just don't, I would like to give the Discord to just very few people. Because I have like plans in the future for Viper. Welcome to the live. Welcome. But yeah, I have, like I said, glitch. Yeah, there's a few more people in here and it just doesn't show all the time. Like on top, you can see like how many likes and how you see the number of people, but that's just not always accurate. That the likes are accurate, but the number of people aren't always accurate. But yeah, I plan to give the Discord link to a few artists in here that would like to join the Discord because I do have some plans and things that only like because I am very weary about giving out my email. So I'd rather just like do a Discord, a small Discord for very little people. Oh gosh, not a work meeting. Oh my goodness. And that's crazy because like a work meeting on a Thursday. A work meeting on a Thursday. That's a weird day to have a work meeting. That's a weird That's a weird day to have a work meeting. I understand like the end of the week, like the weekend or something like that, like Friday or Saturday. My husband has a week like he has Saturday meetings sometimes, which I understand that, or even a Monday meeting, but like who does a meeting on a Thursday? Or like the middle of the week. That is so strange. That I've never heard of a Thursday meeting at work. That is very weird. I wonder what made them decide to do a meeting. Did they explain what it's about or But yeah, I have a lot of plans for my channel once I get monetized. A lot. Like the sky's the limit on YouTube. But I was also talking about like TikTok, like how my other account was taken down and the other one I couldn't go live anymore, and it's because I am quote unquote underage for TikTok. Like I even provided my ID. I was like 30 or 31 years old whenever I left TikTok. And I showed my documents, dudes and dudettes. I showed my documents and they still thought I was a child. Like what the flip? Oh, you have a big event on Saturday? No, I was like 31 at the time. I'm 33 now, but like I was 31 years old on TikTok when the account got taken down. But I was 29, I think, when the other one got me banned on live. I could not go live ever. Again, they banned me from live. And this was my very first account that happened. I think I was like 28 or 29. I think I was 29 when this happened, or 30. But then the last time was when the other account got banned, so I had to use my backup account, and it's the only one that should be up for now. And you'll see it on TikTok. I believe that it still has a profile picture of Arimi from Procreate, like the one I did of her on Procreate, and it's purple. I think it's a Kemi art or something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the only one I have up and the only one that hasn't gotten taken down. But I ended up leaving that one and coming here to YouTube. I'm just like, dude, I'm so sick of getting banned here. I am not a kid. Yeah. I like TikTok is poo poo. TikTok is poo poo. You're right. TikTok is 100% poo poo. Forget TikTok. And I was like, plus I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere on TikTok. I was doing like the TikTok shop things and stuff like that, but I didn't like doing that. And the reason why is just it didn't feel like it just didn't feel like I was growing on there. It didn't feel like I had any opportunity on there. Like I didn't yeah, I was okay making money on there, a little bit of money on the side from doing TikTok shop, but I just didn't want to just focus on that. I didn't want to just do that. Plus the community there is a little here and there. It's hit and miss. Like there are in the beginning there was a really great community, but towards the end it just changed. I didn't really care for it as much. It just wasn't the same. So I came here. The community is amazing for the most part. And I don't know, like TikTok, man. Yeah, actually, we were talking about that the other day. Like how, like my husband and I, our friend, she's talking about like how she does TikTok sometimes the not shorts but like the TikToks. I don't know what they're called. I guess they're called TikToks. I don't remember. But like she's talking about how she just does videos and sometimes she's live and people just say the most awful things. She's not even talking about anything offensive or rude or anything. They just really mean on there. And for no reason. And it's just like, dude, she's telling me, she's like, I don't blame you for leaving TikTok. And my husband was telling her like, hey, she kept getting banned on her live and she got banned on another one and they thought she was underage, so it's just like, forget it. He was like my husband was like, you know what, just go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube. And for so many years I put it off like, no, I don't know if I don't I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, TikToks. But I was like, I don't know if I should. And I put it off for a lot of years. I did post, like, repurpose some of my content from TikTok on YouTube, but I wasn't consistent on YouTube. I just posted on there every now and again when I could because I was in the middle of trying to manage that and TikTok, so I mainly did TikTok. But then after a while, I started being consistent. I think I started being more consistent, I want to say in 2024 or 25. I don't remember. Ah, you're back. You're back, Toga. Welcome back. Yeah, exactly. Like they are really horrible. Back then though, like I used to get really bent out of shape over those comments. Like it really used to upset me really bad. Now like people get offended towards me that I delete their comments or hide them from channel. Like they'll come back and make a burner account and I'm just like, dude, not even worth it. Not even worth it. These people say the most craziest off the wall things that have nothing to do with art. Like they'll say really horrible things. I'm just like, dude, that sucks for you. That sucks for you. Like it's crazy. But it's not as bad here. It's not as bad. Because all you gotta do is just delete comment and hide them from channel. They can make a backup channel or whatever and come back. But you just gotta, it's pretty simple to get them taken down or hide them from channel and not have to deal with them. It's pretty simple. It's a lot easier and it's less like just the management here is a lot better. Whereas on TikTok, they don't care. If you actually stand up for yourself on TikTok, you get in trouble. Which is real life stuff, actually. This is real life. This is how life happens when perpetrators don't get in trouble. They have the most supporters and they have the most, like, backups there to even egg them on. Whereas the person that stands up for themselves gets in trouble, they get labeled as bad and problematic. So that's just how life is generally, but YouTube, it's pretty simple to I don't know why, but I just learned I guess I've learned to kind of filter it out and take care of it on my own. Whereas back then, like, I used to fight back and forth with people. I was very highly reactive back then. But like it was just it was crazy. Oh, your mom? Where's your mom at? Toga? Yeah, George Washington. George Washington. It's George Washington. I think it's adorable how like people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's George Washington. George Washington's here, guys." It's just so funny. It's adorable. And people are like so caught off guard because like they don't know it's Toga. I didn't know for a while it was Toga too. But where's your mom? Toga, are you saying your mom is gone? Did she leave? And your cousin? But yeah, TikTok, yeah, I don't know. They just thought I was a kid. Like it's harder to distinguish anyway, like in real life because I have a baby face and I sound like a kid. So I understand it's hard, but to have my documents of my face on my ID card and my face, to know my face, of course, pictures been taken, and to know that that is me, that is my documentation, and still banned is downright crazy. Oh, who are you talking about, Toga? Who are you talking about? But it's downright crazy. I was like, I remember when I told my husband, he was like, "What?" And I showed him the documentation that I showed of me being my age. This is me. I'm not a child. I am not a kid. Sorry, I got like the hay fever, the kind of cough going on. But it was wild. It was so funny. But I didn't solely leave TikTok because of that, though it was a big part of it. But I really love YouTube. Like, I've gotten to share my original characters so much more on YouTube. And I find that more people relate to my art journey and everything else. Just posting my characters, it feels it feels like the right thing to do, you know? It just feels right. But what's crazy is like it, it's it's amazing that like I didn't even know that YouTube was so like full of a huge like art community of people who have original characters that write their stories, like their own stories, have their own lore, everything like that. And I'm just like I I didn't really find that on TikTok a whole lot. A lot of people draw and they animate and they do like all that other stuff. And I didn't know a whole lot of people. I only knew like one or two people that actually had lore, like deep lore about their characters that have just all this stuff about them that they can name. And I'm just like, I find that here so much. People talk in the community, talk very in depth about their original characters. And I'm just like, I am here for this. I needed this my entire life because I knew no one. Like growing up, I started writing stories when I was 12 about my original characters, and I started drawing them when I was 11. So they'd be like, "Who is that? Is that Naruto from Naruto?" And I'd be like, no, that's not." You know, every time I've noticed too, like if I draw one of my characters, they're like, they ask if that's a certain character, and I look up the character, I'm like, the only thing that's similar is the hair. But otherwise, when I look up these characters that people say that my characters look like, it looks nothing like the character. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten that before, but like It's really amazing how, and it's crazy. Like it just boggles my entire existence that there are so many original character creators out there. Like I can't even count at all. I could never count how many I found. And even the people in the live, when everyone talks about him in the live, I'm just like, holy cow. That is insane. I've never ever really known people that go into depth like that, like I do. It feels good. I feel that's why I say it's more genuine here. It feels like more of a connection here than it did anywhere else. Like growing up, I didn't know anyone that made characters like I do. I even made paper dolls when I was a kid of my characters. And I just find it so fun. I find it so enjoyable. I find it like really just helpful in a lot of ways for me. And it's just YouTube has been so much better for me as an artist and a person. Like, oh, no problem, no problem. But what I was talking about is like, I can't even believe how many people, how many original character artists are on here compared to TikTok. Like, not many people. I've not known a lot of people that actually write stories about their original characters and or have a ton of lore on them. And I just didn't grow up with that kind of, I didn't know people that did. I knew a couple of artists, but they didn't have original characters. They drew like fan art and stuff like that. My friend Yelenia, she drew a lot of fan art growing up. So she is my friend. And she still does art sometimes, but she has a little bit of a hard time, of course, parenting, and she works several jobs. But like, she drew fan art and stuff like that. She is one of like my favorite artists in the whole entire world. I have a ton of favorite artists in the whole entire world, but she's like one of them. I love her style so much. But she does a lot. She can do traditional art, and that's how she started. But when before I had my children, she started doing digital art. She's about 2 years younger than me, but she was pretty much the only artist that I really grew up with, which is why we became friends in the first place, because we felt like we related to each other. So like she did she did a lot of traditional art growing up, and then 2000, when I met my husband, around the same time I met my husband is when I noticed like she did digital art and stuff like that, and she'd show them and stuff. Just like, oh, thank you so much, Toga. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your guys' support every single time. But yeah, TikTok does have a lot of unnecessary stuff going on with it. But like, I came here and I started watching videos, subscribing to people, interacting with the community, cuz here's this person. They're like showing a whole character sheet, and they've got like several pages or anything like typed out of about character, about like their likes, their favorite this, their favorite that, who they are, where they come from. Like, oh, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that is what I'm here for. This is exactly what I'm here for. And a lot of people, like in the live earlier, you guys weren't in the live earlier, but some people were like I have characters, but I just don't have lore like that. So it surprised them for me to talk about him. Like his father is from England and his mother is 75% Japanese. He has a twin sister, and her name is Paige. Now, I did rename them because I created them in 2009. And it really, with their story, basically, they're twins. And he's very protective of his sister because his sister gets picked on a lot. And it's always been that way with his sister since they were little. Of course, he didn't deal with that with bullying, but his sister did. But they were born in May, of course, in the 90s, because my stories take place in the early 2000s to like, yeah, around the 2000s. But those, my stories mainly take place there. And all my OCs are now in their 30s or late 20s, like literally. But I have like a ton of things about them. And with him, he is a friendly guy. He has a great positive attitude. The thing is, you gotta watch out for him when he's mad. Okay, he looks like he's a golden retriever kind of personality. Kind of like Daiki. Daiki also has like a golden retriever type personality. But Parker, he is scary when he gets mad. He's very scary when he gets mad. Now, his wife, which is, well, his now wife, but his partner, aka Lucinda, she is Latina and she's very short and she can have a bad attitude sometimes. And she isn't very friendly of a person. She's not mean either, but she's not really that great with people. So she gets really surprised with him when he gets mad because he's scary. And he's just, it's not his usual thing. So when she first saw him get mad, she's like really, she didn't want to be around him. She was scared. And he was like, you're ignoring me. Like, are you okay? Did I do something wrong? And she just didn't want to talk to him for a long time. Oh, thank you, Toga. That's really sweet. I'm glad that makes you feel relaxed and you feel really calm while listening. That makes me feel good. Thank you so much. But yeah, like she was really surprised the first time he got angry. But looking at him, he doesn't look like the type to get angry. He primarily is a very positive person, a very happy-go-lucky person. He's great, with people. His sister, on the other hand, she tries to be good with people, but she's very awkward, so people don't know how to behave around her. 'Cause she's her personality is kind of like his, but a little different. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I could go on and on about some of my. I don't have lore for every single one of my characters, but for the most part, like when I have lore, like I try not to go too in depth with things, but yeah, he's very scary when he gets mad. He's very scary when he gets mad. My husband, though, like, I made his persona how. What's crazy about his persona is he. His persona is a very serious person. I've made his persona based off of how he is now and not how he was when I first met him. And the reason why is because I feel like how he is now is more like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like it resonates more with how his character is, like the whole vibe of it. So his character, his persona in my story is very serious. And he still loves cars. Like my husband is a car guy. So his name is Carson. So he's a car guy. He loves cars and he still loves cars and he's a football player in my story. He plays football. He I don't know if he would be called a jock or not. I don't know, but he loves cars. He loves working on cars. He loves fixing them and tinkering around with them, and he likes to race in my story. It's not a racing story or anything, but yeah, he just, that's his thing. But he he loves cars. He still loves cars. That's never changed about like his personality or anything, but he's serious and he's very protective. Like his persona is very much like how he is today to this day. So he's very serious, he's very protective, and he's not afraid to say what's on his mind. Like he's not afraid to say what is on his mind. If he's got it on his mind, he's going to say it. And also like he's very bold, and he has kind of like a I don't give a crap attitude. Not that he's reckless or anything like that. He doesn't cause harm to people. He's not, no, he's nothing like that. I'm talking about like he's not afraid to be himself. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind and how he feels. Now, he didn't used to be that way, but he doesn't mind like saying what's on his mind, how he feels and what he's thinking. And he it's not in a way that's reckless or crazy or dangerous or anything like that. Like, no, he doesn't do any of that kind of stuff, just to clarify. But he just, yeah, he's his persona is very much his personality now. And I'm still like adding more to the story. And a lot of my OCs are part of the story that I'm talking about now, which my husband, who is my persona Carson, or now my husband's persona Carson, and my persona Akemi, they're both the main characters in the story. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and I don't have the sketchbook right now on me, but I did draw a recent drawing of him, and I think it turned out amazing. Like, he's one of the characters. He is one of those OCs that I have the hardest time drawing. And I tell him all the time, he's like, I don't know what to think about you drawing me. Like, so he'll be like, yeah, that's great and stuff, but he also just doesn't know what to think about me drawing him. He just kind of looks at me like I'm crazy when I'm giggling like a schoolgirl, all drawing him and just looking at him like a little schoolgirl, stuff like that. I'm trying to get. Now, I am trying to make him look, but I mean, he looks the same primarily. Uh, but I try to make his character look exactly like him. Exactly like him. But it's really difficult. So I try, he's one of the hardest ones to get right the way I want him to look. Because I'm very, like I said, I'm very intentional about the way I draw and how I apply things. And like I was explaining with this, the reason why I did color him green. You can't tell right now. That's why I said holy color theory. I can't describe color theory exactly the way it's supposed to be defined in the definition. But the way I described it is like the reason why I colored his skin green is because number one, he has like a greenish yellowish undertone. And number two, I shade in like a magenta, purple, fuchsia kind of color, sometimes blue. So the complementary color to like a fuchsia, like a pinkish or something like that, would be a green or a complementary color. And so if I were to just color with just peach without the green, and plus I colored with a peach color, so it's also complementary to the green. And the reason why I didn't just color with peach and no other colors is because it would just not look the same the way I wanted it. I have around 60 to 65, around anywhere from 60 to 70 plus characters so far. I have them written down, but I haven't updated everything about them, so I need to write it down again because I do have a list. I found it yesterday when I was going through my paperwork and stuff. So I have a ton of characters. Like a ton. And I need to find my colorless blender because it's bumpy right here. Like you can feel like the bump there and there's kind of a mark there. Which is the downside to toothy paper. It gets, if you take that and go like this, you can leave like a line there and it'll be a little difficult to color on it. And so therefore the texture is a little strange on it. They would be very grateful that I brought them to life. At least like that's the first thing that comes to mind. Someone said to put him in like a blue shirt. And I would totally be on board with that. The only problem I have is like with the blue eyes. And I don't want it to clash with it. So I might go with a gray or a red. I'm not sure yet. I might do like a grayish blue. It's possible. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm not entirely 100% on that. But he, like I said, he's like my favorite design. One of my favorite designs. I have a few different characters that I've drawn that I love the design too. He is one of my favorite designs. And one of the reasons why is because the way his hair is drawn out. Like, I can't unsee his hair. Like, it's ingrained in my memory right now. The way his hair is drawn is part of my memory right now. It won't go away. So it's like very. I just love the way his hair is. He's got like a. I don't know if it would be a light blonde or like a. I don't know what kind of blonde it would be, but he has very light blonde hair. His sister does too. They have the same hair and eye color and skin color. They just look a bit different. Their father, obviously, their father has very fair skin, which him and his sister have kind of like a, I guess, sun-kissed skin tone, I guess, which they get from their mother, but their hair and eyes are just like their father. Their father he's English. Their father is English. Oh gosh, not the spam calls. Uh, I get sleepy. I get sleepy. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here. I will be going live tomorrow, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna still color him, but I definitely want to continue to use like this paper because I love it. I mean, the paper is this, and these pencils are just, I mean, it just performs so much better than Prismacolors. Titus? Who's Titus? He is, which one is he? He is, I'm trying to remember. Axel is his brother. Axel's his brother. This is, gosh, this is Kiri's partner. How could I forget his name? It's at the tip of my tongue. It's at the tip of my tongue. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just wait. Give me a second. Tomorrow I will be live at the same time at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Zet. Zet. That's why I didn't remember his name, because I made a very flippin' difficult name for him. This is Zet. I know his brother. I know his brother, Axel, but this is Zet. That's Zet. And I love his design too, but it's just difficult sometimes to draw him, so he could be a little difficult to draw. Zet and Kiri. They're both a couple, by the way. Except I've changed her hair color. So, yeah. This is just a bunch of stuff that I did in my sketchbook. But I will probably show that stuff tomorrow. And I'll be live at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys joining the live. I'm gonna skedaddle out of here and get my day started. I'll get the rest of my day started. And probably plan out tomorrow's live. So you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Stay hydrated, get some rest, and thank you so much for your support as always. Goodbye, guys. See you later.